This reading is for Cancer only. Cancer, if you want to understand what is going on with your connection or its complicated relationship or any connection that you have in your mind, and you need to be sure this reading is for you because this is a collective reading, so it will not match every frequency. I'm using 2 tarot decks. I designed myself. If you want to understand why, there is a short video where I explained why I needed 2 tarot decks. And I'm going to tap into blockages, okay? I'm going to tap into blockages. We're gonna do your connection shadow work. Okay. I need one more. Right, so yeah, this is what I'm picking up. Things are not moving. They're stuck. Like stuck, like when you're in the mood and you can't move forward, you can't even go back. So this is a complete blockage. Yeah, and I'm getting the vibe of giving up, the 5 of Swords. So this is like mental energy. In your mind, you feel like, I can't do this anymore. It's been too many times. So this is not a fresh new connection. This is not someone you've just met. That's how you will know this reading is for you. The Ace of Wands, this is like, that's funny because I feel like this is not even properly started. From the very beginning. So I'm getting like, this is a connection that is like, it lasted for years, okay, but you've never took it to another level. Like this never became official or a long-term relationship, okay. And I have to, so yeah, it was the 6 of Coins, okay. So it was the huge imbalance of giving and receiving. One person was all in, the other person was not in at all. They've never invested emotionally, okay. The Divine Masculine, okay. So this is like, what happens to the Divine Masculine energy when it's blocked? We have armor, we have helmet. This is like to be completely closed off, to be so closed off. And so this is like what happens when a masculine energy is trying to control everything, including their own emotions. So they became cold, almost frozen, and it doesn't matter how much the other person is trying to get in, there is not even a chance, not even small space for them to get in, okay. The 9 of Wands confirms that this connection is there is a wall between the two of you, not just an armor of the other person, but there is also a wall, okay. A wall, and on the other side there is you with that feeling that this is not even properly started, and there is a feeling like you hope so much for this connection. You thought this connection was really important, and you gave a lot to the point that you feel, okay, I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't even know what else I could give to this connection. And the King of Coins, this is like, this is not moving. This is complete, like, this is complete blockage. Okay, so how to shift it? We know what is in the shadows. We know what is blocking this. We know what kind of patterns and who is actually doing what or not. Okay. So let me tap into energies that could dismantle those blockages. It's not always possible. I'm going to tell you straight away. You can work with your blockages, but not with theirs blockages. Like here, like being completely closed off, okay? Or creating a wall between you. Or even, this is like, so this is the King of Coins links to you and to them. It's inability to move forward and inability to move on to. You can't move forward together, but also you can't move on. what I'm getting. Again, this is a collective reading. What do you need? What do you need for this connection? What would shift the energy of this connection if they would want to cooperate? Okay, so why am I using 2 tarot decks? Because sometimes what is in the shadow and what appears in the other deck simultaneously, okay, is the biggest solution, okay? Or sometimes the biggest blockage is the biggest solution. So in your case, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Wands. The thing that it didn't even started, okay, is the biggest hope in this connection, that you could reignite it and start it from the scratch, okay? Because okay, there is a lot of past problems between the two of you. It could be a lot of arguments, misunderstanding, okay? But also it was never official. So to restart, reboost, to start it from fresh, from like it's like going on a first date for a connection that is, I don't know, 2-3 years old. Okay, so you've met someone, it didn't work out, you've tried to work out, but but this dynamic is not something new. This is like everyday's dynamic. Yeah, this is like so common right now. People, they don't get into a relationship. They sing each other for a while, but it's never official. Then it's like, no, I can't do this anymore because I'm an avoidant, or I don't know how to deal with my emotions, or you're too much. You want too much. I can give you what you want. I could just like list the whole. This is like we all have a script and we read the same lines from that script. Okay, so for this, I'm going to ask you a question, Cancer. Is this connection really your wish fulfillment? Is it really? Does it feel like wish fulfillment? Does it feel like it's worth to fight? Because I have the 6 of Wands. Because if it's worth it, okay, I can give you patterns to fight, okay? But you need to ask yourself, does this person is exactly what I dream of? Not my childhood wounds attracted, but are they exactly what I want? Am I willing to fight for it? Okay. If yes, then we can continue with the reading. And for the divine masculine, I have the Emperor. And so this is like a complete opposite approach. They would have to tap into masculine energy, especially to Mars energy, to that energy of pursuing. So he's wearing armor too, the Emperor, but completely different style. Is not blocked. Okay? And he knows what he wants. He knows what he wants. So if you feel like they are able to tap into that energy, because I still feel this is theirs energy, theirs choice, to tap into Mars energy, which is pursuing action, sexuality also. And maybe that's the thing, to reignite the fire. But again, you need to be sure they are like exactly someone you want to be with, okay? And that will require from you taking also action, which leads me to the Knight of Swords, which is communication, an honest communication. But this is a communication. Let's look at this from a higher perspective. So eagle flies high. They're this type of animal. They don't hunt, or they are not hawk like hawk. Those like hawks. They fly high, higher perspective, different perspective. Okay, and this is like you could show them a different perspective. but they must be willing to listen, which in this type of energy blockage is often like you talk to a wall. Okay. 8 of Coins, this is your energy of working on your blockages, but this is also them. This is also them working on their blockages, on that stonewalling, okay, on that inability to move and your inability to move. And this is going to be the hardest for you to do. Surrendering, letting go. I hate this card personally, the Hangman, okay, because this is ruled by Neptune, intuition, dream world. This is also following the flow, pausing, surrendering, because there is a moment in your life, and there is a huge difference between giving up and surrendering. Because when you surrender, you go with the flow, you allow the river to take you where you're supposed to go. When you give up, you get out of the river. And you're like, no, I'm not gonna swim in this water anymore. So, again, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Started from the a fresh start, from zero. But that's hard. That's hard, and that's why the Hangman is here. When you have a past with someone, when you have so many issues with them, when you gave too much, when you have a lot to say, okay, to start from zero, okay, that means you will never go back to this. That doesn't exist. And that's the hardest part. That doesn't exist. So you can't tell them, oh, because I gave you so much. No, this is not how it works. When we talk about a fresh start, and it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard. So that's why I would say, where are you? The Knight of Swords. So this is like to put things from a different perspective, okay? So what I would do if I would be a Cancer and I would really think this person is my dream person, okay? And I want to spend the rest of my life with them. I would first ask them for an honest conversation when both sides talk about what happened, and with a clear indication on that, we will never get back to that. We start from zero, so whatever is in the past, it is in the past, and neither of us has a right to bring anything from the past. It's done. It's closed. Okay? And it's hard. It's really hard. It's really hard. If you want to have a private reading or a consultation, everything is on my website, and you can hire me to work on your patterns too.